We're back. We're live once again. What's up, Saints fans? Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. We're going to be getting back into some training camp news, updates, some takeaways, some observations. We got some Michael Thomas. We got some Derek Carr. NFL Top 100 came out. Man, we got a lot to talk about today. So I already see in the chat, Jerry G, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing good. Xavier saying hello from York, Pennsylvania. Day one was awesome from Jerry G. I couldn't agree more. It was a great day to be a New Orleans Saint. Football is back. It's a great day to be an NFL fan. So, guys, hope you are having a phenomenal day. Thank you for tuning in no matter where you are or how you're watching. So, let's get this thing started. I need a comment MVP to get this thing moving. I have producer Seeps in the chat, spamming S. So first of all, y'all know the drill. Say hi, Seeps. But second, I need you to rapid fire type S in the comment section because we need a comment MVP. We need somebody who's going to take over and be the man. Who wants to be the legend to start today's show? Looks like Jerry, David, Xavier, the GOAT, Nola Gang, Robert, Colt, the GOAT, TTV, Colt, Jose. Come on, keep them moving, keep them moving. Let's keep them moving. Also, don't forget to say hey to producer Seeps. He is joining us once again. The GOAT BC typing his S's here for the first time. What's up, Craig Anderson? Welcome into our live shows. Hope you enjoy the content. Be sure to stick around because we'll be live for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half or so. I know my guy, producer Seeps, has a flight to get back to home to Chicago, so we are going to make sure he gets out of here at a reasonable time as well. But keep the S's coming.
Let's go.
Producer Seeps, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Feels good to be back.
It does.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. The Wednesday crew is back. We got the all-star team right here. The two best producers and / hybrid hosts of our respective channels that this company has ever seen. I am Trace Girouard, otherwise known as Trizzy Trace. This is producer Seeps. He is my number one partner in crime. Love this kid to death. Keep the S's coming. And also, I'm going to ask you this question because I honestly was really excited to get Jimmy Graham back in the Saints uniform. Oh, yeah. But then, I went to sleep. I woke up this morning a little bit refreshed, and I was like, all right, let's just take a second here. How realistic and how good is it? Like, does he have a role? Is he going to make the 53-man roster? What are your thoughts? Because I have my thoughts, and I'm going to get into them later. But what are your thoughts, Saints fans? Producer Seeps, what you think, man?
This is a nostalgic move.
It
like
is.
Seeing Jimmy G back in a Saints uniform this year.
Let alone,
it's gonna be sick.
He's wearing number 80 again.
Oh, really?
He's rocking number 80 once again, so it's pretty fun to see that.
Even if he's just a red zone guy where you give him a 50-50 ball every couple games or something.
He's coming down with it. Well,
he's coming down.
That last touchdown he scored.
The one-hander
walk-off. The one-hander walk-off in the Superdome. I think it was Chris Collinsworth on the call maybe, or it was one of those two guys. And they said, and he brings it in, runs straight to the locker room, probably for the end of his career. But he's back. He's back. So and
I thought he was retired.
Yeah.
Like, I know we didn't get the announcement that he was retired. I just kind of assumed that Jimmy G was done.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that I was kind of like, is he still playing? Like, what? That's so crazy. I mean, I was excited. I was pumped. I see TTV Moni excited. Jay Miller says, I'm not a Saints fan. I'm a Derek Carr fan. Well, Jay Miller, we are Derek Carr fans here as well, so welcome to the program. Hope you can enjoy the content. Hope you subscribe, you lock us in, so that way you can get all your Derek Carr videos, analysis, all that for us. From a Saints perspective, I'm assuming you're a Raiders guy, but you'll get it from a Saints perspective. So keep the S's coming. Let us know, are you happy Jimmy Graham is back? The pulse feels like it's a yes. Yeah. Christopher is excited. Xavier is excited.
You can't not be excited.
No, I feel like you can't.
Even if he doesn't do anything this year,
it's still cool.
Cool.
You can say you won the trade. You traded away Jimmy Graham for center Max Unger and a first-round pick. You can say you won the trade because he's back. Jimmy Graham's still playing. Max Unger isn't. And
he's going to be your third-string tight end. Yeah. Anything you get from him is going to be just icing on the cake.
If you can get 15 receptions and 2 touchdowns, come on. That's all you need from him.
And maybe it's a thing where he doesn't play a lot in the earlier parts of the year, save his energy. Maybe he's got a sneaky game when the Saints are trying to lock up the South.
Or if Foster Moreau, Juwan Johnson goes down, you have him as your TE2 at that point. I love it, man. Jerry G saying he had to wear his Jimmy Graham jersey. Crazy thing, I never got a Jimmy Graham jersey when back in the day, so I might need to do that this year. Jay Miller said, I got you. Thanks for subscribing, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. I think Jimmy's going to do great as long as he can make the roster. Christopher, you bring up a good point. There's only 53 spots. There's currently 90 people on the roster, so some people gotta get cut. Some people gotta get down to the practice squad. We'll see what happens with Jimmy Graham. We will definitely see. I would be surprised if he didn't make the roster, though.
Yeah. I mean, how many tight ends do teams normally take? 3 or 4? Like, besides Moreau and Juwan, like, is there another guy that could take his spot?
Lucas Kroll, but he was a UDFA 2 classes ago out of Pitt. He was on the practice squad last year. He has talent, but I don't know if he's a tight end 1. He's definitely not a tight end 1. Maybe a tight end 2, low end tight end 2.
I just know we're gonna get a Jimmy Graham game this year. Yeah. I don't know if it's in September, December, maybe even the freaking playoffs. But I mean, honestly, we'll get a game.
Honestly, if the game I agree. I think if the Jimmy Graham game comes, I need it to be against the Falcons because I hate the Falcons. And if you hate the Falcons, like the video. I'm glad you got that too.
Good transition.
I'm glad you got that too. So we're currently at 51 people watching, 22 likes. We got to get up to 30 likes. I'm sorry. I am a person who likes to make deals, and I'll make you a deal. We'll get into the Saints training camp news, takeaways, observations, all that kind of stuff from inside Saints training camp. We're going to get into the inside information, the nitty-gritty. You guys can vomit at your couches if you feel like it, because I was terrible. We need to get 30 likes. We're at 26 now. Got to pump those numbers up. Like this video if you hate the Falcons. Like this video if you want to talk some Saints football. Desmond Mitter, that's hilarious.
I like that.
That's hilarious. We might need to, dude. What about like some T-shirts?
I did hear Ritter threw a pick today at Falcons practice. So
what a bum.
There you go.
Well, I mean, credit to the Falcons defense for doing something good. Honestly, you caught a pick.
Training camp is the ultimate spin zone. If your quarterback throws a pick, it's like, oh, our defense is so good, or it's like, oh, our quarterback stinks. It's whatever way you want to look at it.
Yep, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All yours, Trace, from Colt. Colt, that's a good one, man. We're gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to get that going. We're gonna do like type Mitter or something like that when we play the Falcons. And I'm gonna credit you, Colt. Don't you worry. Ritter's a bum. I don't know if Desmond Ritter's a bum. He just
jury's still out.
Yeah, jury's still out on. He showed some good things, I will say. I don't want to say he's a bad football player, but you're on the Falcons. How good can you possibly be?
Not gonna root for you.
Come on. You literally had Matt Ryan MVP season, and you couldn't win a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Fraudulent fan base. All right, so we also do have a super chat menu for today. We got $5 we're doing the Who Dat chant. I got the towel. I got the towel from the Saints vs. Rams absolute clinic that went on last year. So we'll wave that around. We'll do the Who Dat chant. Go crazy. We can even sing when the Saints go marching in if you really wanted us to. $10, we're putting on some beads. I got the power beads. I got the regular beads. I got the fun stuff. If we get to $20, if we get a $20 super chat, I'm going to get down on the floor, do some push-ups.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to get jacked. It's training camp season. I'm trying to get swole, trying to get ready for the regular season. I got to get ready. I'm just like my boy Jimmy Graham and Derek Carr. I'm trying to get yoked. So $20, we'll do some push-ups. $50, I know what you think this looks like. It's not what you think it looks like. It is an authentic hand grenade from Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I know what you think it looks like. It is not that. So $50, we'll do a chug out of the hand grenade. And $100, we have the Golden Gang starting. So you can become a first ballot member of the Golden Gang, meaning you get in before anyone else. No one else is in the Golden Gang right now. And you might be sitting here asking, what's the Golden Gang? So it's an elite group of our top donors that we are going to get started during the preseason. We're going to have a sign. We're going to put your name on the sign, and you will forever be immortalized in the Hall of Fame, in the Golden Gang, and you'll just solidify yourself as an elite member of Saints Now by Chat Sports. So $100 super chat, you are a first ballot member of the Golden Gang. And also, we want to get you guys on the show. We want you guys to interact with us. Ask us questions. Ask me anything. Ask producer Seeps anything. If you use hashtag Saints, better yet, send a super chat. Ask us questions about free agency, trades, training camp, Derek Carr. You can ask us about anything. Ask me about my personal life. Ask what Seeps is doing on his vacation back home. Ask us anything. Point is, use hashtag Saints. If you send in a super chat, you skip the line. It's like a fast pass at your favorite amusement park. and we will spend a little extra time diving into your question, showing a little bit extra love. So Go Saints saying, yo, Trace, what's up, dog? What's good, Go Saints? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend. And training camp's finally here. I'm pumped. I'm so excited. It feels like it's been forever since we've gotten to do some real football discussion. Feels like it's been too dang long. Hey.
Hey.
We got a first-time super chatter.
Let's go.
We got a first-time super chatter.
The common MVP.
The common MVP. Colt, throw those dubs in the chat. Everyone type Colt in the comment section because he's a first-time super chatter. $2. You know what? And because he's a first-time super chatter, I got a little happy dad right here. I'm going to crack this open for you, take a sip, and cheers to you, my friend.
W Colt.
Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need.
Shout out to Colt. Welcome to the fam.
You go to the park, see Derek Carr throw touchdowns to Rashid Shaheed.
I will say this, you'll never forget your first time super chat.
You'll never forget it. It's like feeling. It's like kissing your ex-girlfriend. You'll never forget it. It's incredible. Just kidding. Just kidding. It is a lot of fun. But yeah, we like to have some fun. If you send in a super chat, you send in a donation. We like to have a little fun, like to show you guys some love. So get those questions in. Use hashtag Saints. Ask us anything. Send in a super chat. Whatever you guys want to do to support the show. Colt says, thanks. Y'all been watching a while, but decided to donate for the first time on YouTube ever. Colt, it is an honor to get your first ever super chat on YouTube. Thank you so much for your donation. It goes a long way. It doesn't just go straight to my pocket. It goes right back into the channel to give you even more and even better content. So thank you, Colt, for your super chat. But guys, like I said, hashtag Saints to get on the show. I see a couple questions coming in from Schemo Gaming. So good stuff, Schemo. Way to go, you. And like I said, if you're happy that training camp is finally here, get in the comment section. Type me. Type me. Yeah, I see the W's, Colt. I see the W's, Colt, in the chat. Good for you guys. Thank you, Colt. You're a legend. We got to think of a song for him. I'm thinking the Colt 45 remix. Little Colt 45, 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park, watch Derek Carr throw touchdowns to Shaheed.
You're not going to believe it.
What happened? Comments not working?
Yep.
Of course they are. All right. So what we're going to do here, we'll figure out. So we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty on our end. It's nothing you guys are doing. It's stuff on our end. Our system's being weird with the questions. So when we get to the mailbag section, honestly, I can probably get to 8. I could probably get to 8. Yeah. Wild one 14. Uh-oh, the Raiders fans are here. The Raiders fans are here. This might get out of hand. This might get a little crazy. Wild one, how did Derek Carr look today with his new team? Do you want me to build? Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, keep the me's in the chat just so you guys know, a little transparency for you. We're having some technical difficulties. We are going to get your super chats up. It'll just take a little extra long because we're having to manually build them. So if you want to make our jobs, if you want to see how good we are at our jobs, send some super chats and we'll keep you guys pretty entertained and hopefully impressed because that's what we do here. But Wild 114, how did Carr look today with his new team? Derek Carr looked good, man. The leadership, the communication, the chemistry, that's the word I was looking for. The chemistry is definitely there. He's building on it with guys like Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, working on getting on the same page. I even saw some videos of Rashid Shaheed running a route, but he wasn't exactly where Carr wanted him. Coached him up right there, kind of talked to him and said, here's what I want. So there you go. I think that Derek Carr is looking good. There's still clearly work to be done in terms of getting ready for the regular season. I think every year you have that, even if you aren't on a new team. But I think that Derek Carr is looking solid. I want to see more from Derek Carr as training camp progresses, and I think that we will see that. It's just a matter of time. Let's get the reps in and see and get Cardi Gras started, if you will. We got to get Cardi Gras going. So I see Dylan Erickson. How many tight ends are we going to have? LOL. I think you run with technically 4 tight ends because Taysom Hill is listed as a tight end, but we all know he's not. Even Taysom Hill said, I'm not a tight end. I kind of play football. It's just what I do. I can actually get you the exact quote of what Taysom Hill said if you give me 1 second, guys. Because it's pretty impressive what Taysom Hill can do just in terms of how good of a football player he is. It's wild. Taysom Hill laughed when he was asked. This is from Katherine Terrell. She said, Taysom Hill laughed when asked if he thought of himself as a tight end. He said he does not, and he doesn't think he had a single rep as an inline tight end last year. But he also had no idea how he'd label himself. So, you want to know what it is? You know, if you play fantasy football, that flex position, that's Taysom Hill. He's a flex. I'm going to turn on this fan, guys. Sorry, it's a little toasty in this stew. And it's only toasty because we're bringing heat. You know how it is. Hashtag Saints, what do you think our record will be including playoffs? So I think regular season 11-6. I think you win one game. This is a hard question because who else is in the playoffs? Where are you ranked? I'm going to say 11-6. You win the NFC South. You're the 4 seed. You're the 4 seed in the playoffs. So I think you win the first week of the playoffs. I think you make it to the divisional round. Depending on who you play there, I think you can make some noise. So I would say what? 13-6? 14-6 maybe? I think that's fair. Who knows? It's going to be a wild season. I just know that. Wild one, 14. Cardi Gras, huh? You won another chip. Wild one, I'll tell you what. If we can get to $500 in donations on today's live show, I will do the chip in the first preseason game. I promise you I will do the world's hottest chip during the first preseason game. At the end of the game, of course. Because I got to call the game, you know. But I will do it. And then I will try and give a post-game show. And it will not go well. If we can get to 500, I promise you, Wild One, we'll make that happen. Get Raider Nation on the phone. Tell them that Trizzy Trace is starting to talk some mess. You guys need to get in and over here. Wild 114, thank you for being a constant supporter of Chat Sports, the Raiders Report, Saints Now. Thank you for being a supporter with everything you do, man. It really does go a long way. What do you think the Saints, can we get a 53-man roster projection? Dylan, I will get you I like that. Let's just do that. Just do that. Yeah, that's perfect. Just do that. So if you guys can see right here, we're going to do super chats down below under me. It's just a quick and easy way for us to show you some love. Like I said, our system is kind of being buggy right now. But if you send in a super chat, we're still going to give you a graphic. I'll still vocalize what you said, and we'll still keep things moving. But Wild One, I do want another chip. $500 in today's show, and we make it happen. I promise. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man for the people who likes making deals. So there you go. All right, producer Seeps, you good on your end? I'm good on my end. For the mailbag, I think I can get to 8, man. I can do that, or heck, we can even if we wanted to. The other thing we could just say, here's the super chat. I'm verbalizing it, and then I can we'll figure it out once we get a little bit closer. So that's planning on the fly. If you want to be in sports media, this is what you have to do sometimes. You got to be able to work on your feet. All right, guys. Byron says, I have us hosting a second-round playoff game, 12 wins in the regular season. I could see that. I had 11 wins, but 12 wins is very doable as well. I think really it's like 10 to 12. In that range is kind of where I'm sitting at. But, Seeps, if we're good on your end, all right, I'm good on my end. Who Dat Nation, are you guys ready to have some fun? Hit the thumbs up icon. We need to get to 40 likes. 70 people watching. I need 40 likes before this segment is over. So let's have some fun. Let's get into it. We're going to talk some Saints training camp news, takeaways, and updates. The first segment, talk about all your favorite players. So be sure to tune in, stick around, and hang out with us. All right, so for today's segment, we are going to give you all the news and updates from inside New Orleans Saints training camp. I got into my sources. I talked to the people I know. I got to everything, all the information that I could find, so that way we could bring you everything that happened notable from training camp today as the first day of New Orleans Saints training camp kicked off this morning. So before we get into that though, I would like to know, what's your favorite part about training camp? Is it just that football's back? Is it seeing the rookies play? Is it seeing how your quarterback looks? What's your favorite part about training camp? Let me know in the comment section. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say. All right, so just to inform you, to let you know, to set the scene, we got some good news. And now, in fact, it's great news. All 90 players were present at Saints training camp today. Defensive back Anthony Johnson was the only one who did not participate. He was working off to the side, and for 89 out of 90, that's pretty dang good, especially when you have a lot of high-volume players, a lot of big names. I'm glad to see there's no holdouts. I'm glad to see that there's not really any big lingering injury issues right now. So without further ado, let's start things off with one of the draft picks. What's been going on with Kendre Miller? Been pretty quiet. Y'all want Kendre, you ask and you shall receive, because running back Kendre Miller was active at Saints training camp today. He participated in 11-on-11 drills. He was getting in work. This photo was taken and posted by NOF Network, NewOrleans.football. Those guys are great over there. I highly suggest you follow them. But you can see Kendre Miller getting in some work, working on his agility. I'm excited to see Kendre Miller play this year. I think he is a player that has a very high upside, who is in a very good spot in terms of his role for the team. He can develop even further into a better player over time, and he fills a position in need. Also, he's wearing 25. Like, it's so cool to see a 25 running back again. Shout out Reggie Bush. But let's get into the next player, Marshon Lattimore. Now, I put this note in there because I think teamwork makes the dream work. Dennis Allen today had the team run gassers at the end of practice, as most coaches do. You know, you got to do it. I hated gassers. You can tell I'm built for power, not speed. But gassers were ran at the end of practice. Marshon Lattimore challenged head coach Dennis Allen to run with the team. And guess what? DA joined in. And I love that DA joined in. And honestly, I really respect it, because I believe that there's still trust to be built and earned. And this is exactly how you do it. And now, in terms of trust being built, I think that is trust from the fan base. I think that's trust with the football team. And I think that that's trust with the rest of the coaching staff. And I don't think it's out of pocket to say a second-year head coach who had a not phenomenal first season, had a lot of red flags. It's not unfair to say you got to earn a little bit more trust. So I think that this was a very smart way for Dennis Allen to, one, just get a little bit more of the locker room won over, have some fun with the team, and also to build that or bridge that gap between Dennis Allen and the fan base and the team. I love that Dennis Allen was hanging out with the players. My favorite memories when I was playing football were our coaches doing the workouts with us. So that was just kind of a cool note, so I wanted to include that. Cam Jordan, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is getting to Las Vegas. He wants to be Super Bowl bound, and he said today in his post-training camp press conference, I want to win the Super Bowl. I want to take Derek Carr back to Las Vegas with a team that gave up on him, the city that didn't want him anymore. I want to take him back, and I want to win a dang Super Bowl. And guys, we have a role in this. If we can get 58 subs for Super Bowl 58, the Saints will make the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and I can guarantee that. We get 57, they ain't making it. They get 56, they ain't making it. If we get 58, the Saints are going to the Super Bowl, and you can cash that right now. You can take it to the bank, and I can promise you that. It's science. It's how it works. I barely passed college science classes, so trust me on this one. Let's get 58 subs for more Saints news, rumors, and updates. All right, so I'm also wanting to discuss Derek Carr because he spoke about his comfortability in New Orleans with a new team and a new scheme, and he said that he's feeling really good about the situation. And I love this quote. He said, now I'm just feel like I am part of the family. To me, it feels like home now. This is my home. I'm going to give New Orleans everything that I have. That's physically, mentally, and in the community. Anything that I can do to help somebody and help us win and bring excitement to this city and help encourage some people, I'm gonna do it. And I love that Derek Carr said this, and I love that he was giving praise to his defense as well, because this is a guy who, without question, has passion, leadership, charisma, and the tools it takes to win in this league. And I truly do believe Derek Carr can take the Saints to that next level as long as the coaching stays good or can be better than last year, and as long as injuries don't ruin the team and hurt and throw this whole entire operation off the rails. But he did praise the defense, saying it's so difficult practicing in New Orleans because the defense is just that good. And Carr even said, I like that it's difficult. I want it to be difficult because it brings the best out of him. It brings the best out of his receivers, out of the running backs, out of the trenches. I think when you have a defense that's performing really well and it forces your quarterback to play very well at practice, and on top of that, it's a recipe for success. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm a believer, and I'm going to be celebrating Mardi Gras all season long. So if you're going to be celebrating Mardi Gras, getting the beads going, having a lot of fun, type Carr in the comment section. You can see it right there. Just type Carr, spam it, get it in the comment section. I want to hear every single one of the members of the Who Dat Nation show some love to our new quarterback, Derek Carr. In our live chat, I see Jerry G, TTV, Moni, and Xavier typing Carr, as well as Raphael and Colt. So thank you guys for typing Carr. I expect you at home to do the same thing. And also, if you want to show some love to Derek Carr and you want to rep his jersey, we got jerseys available for you at chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. We got men's, we got women's, home, away, throwback, color rush. We even got Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Tyrann Mathieu, Cameron Jordan. You want an Alante Taylor jersey? We got that too. You want a Jimmy Graham jersey? Guess what? We got that too. Chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. That link is available in the comment section and description of today's video. All right. We can breathe. Yes, Michael Thomas was present at training camp. So everyone join me. Let's take a deep breath. He was active. He participated in 11-on-11s. He was getting going. NOF Network, New Orleans.football tweeting this picture out as well. Just look how he's contorting that body. Look how he's just forcing himself to come down with that ball. I love it. I love seeing Michael Thomas back on the field. And seeing him back on the field healthy at 100% on day one of training camp is a huge step in the right direction. And as for some observations on Michael Thomas, he moved really well. He had very nice and quick cuts, and he was moving at full speed. I also saw that he had a nice catch and run from Derek Carr. He got the ball, tucked it, and ran. He didn't have to take a second, plant his feet. It was fluid. It was smoother than butter. And, man, when I tell you, it looked good to see it happen. It looked great. I also saw him do some slants and stuff. So, I'm just going to say this. If you want to call him Slant Boy, tell your favorite DB to defend it when you know it's coming, you bums. Anyway, he also maintained control of the passes. There's a couple that he bobbled, and he still managed to come down. Good vision. Kept his eye on the ball. You saw the way he contorted his body to catch that pass in the picture we showed you previously. It still looks like there's a lot of pop in his game. It looks like he still has that step. It looks like he still has that little extra oomph, if you will, a little extra pep, a little extra seasoning in his game. And I think that it's going to be a great season for Michael Thomas. I'm really excited to see him suit up. I'm really happy to see that he is ready to go and that he is playing right now at full speed. He's not just off to the side around the team. No, he is locked in, he is dialed in, and he is ready to make some noise. And also, bonus content, Jimmy Graham. Isn't that cool? He's wearing number 80. Isn't that fun? I mean, I was pumped to see Jimmy Graham come back to the Saints. That's pretty dope. You guys could say we won the trade. Shout out to Seattle Seahawks. But, yeah, Jimmy Graham, he's catching passes. He's clearly going to be an active piece in the Saints offense. I don't suspect him to be a tight end 1 or 2. That role is Juwan Johnson and Foster Moreau. But what I will say is I think that Jimmy Graham is a phenomenal threat to have down the stretch. You're in the 2-minute drill. You're at the 50. You need to hit somebody on a seam. Who's going to do it? That guy, number 80. You need to get a touchdown over the middle. Who's going to do it? Number 80. I just love that Jimmy Graham is back. It's going to be a lot of fun to see him play this year. If you're excited, type 80 in the chat. And also, one more friendly reminder, subscribe and lock us in for watch parties, live shows, daily content, and a whole lot more. We're going to have you guys covered on all things training camp, on all things preseason, throughout the regular season, and heck, even into next offseason. So be sure to lock us in. Subscribe today. Just another friendly reminder. If you made it to the end of If you made it to the end of today's video, we're clearly doing something right. So don't hesitate. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and as always, y'all stay golden. We'll catch you next time. All righty. So I see a lot of 80s in the chat. I see Let's Go Mikes. I see Derek Carrs. I see all sorts of fun stuff in the chat. All right. Wild114 sent in a super chat right off the top of the show, and he said, time to go find Borelli. Wild One, if you can get John Borelli in this chat, this might be game over. If we can get John Borelli and Wild 114. If we got the trifecta of Buddy Bear too, oh my goodness. I might have to get Mitchell Renz on here and do a boot. I might have to boot race him or something. In here. It'd be crazy. Tired of these ads interrupting the stream. Jerry, if I see an ad, I'll stop it. I promise. I promise.
These damn ads.
These dang ads. I hate to say it, but ads make us money. So, sorry about it. But, there you go. So yeah, super chat menu. If you feel gracious enough to donate, like Wild 114, like Colt, like any of these other real ones that we have in the chat, Mikey Taylor, Queen Courtney, which, by the way, I haven't seen Queen Courtney yet. We have a special shout-out to give to her as well. Feel free to send in a super chat. $5, we're doing the Who Dat chant. $10, we're putting on some beads. $20, I'm going to do 20 push-ups. It's training camp season. Time to get lit. Time to get swole.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying. I know I just got back from Mexico, but I'm trying to get jacked. I'm going to Mexico again in December. I'm going to Arizona in a few weeks. I got to get yoked. I got to look good, I'm over here trying to see what's happening. So I got to get jacked. So make me do some push-ups. $50. I know what it looks like. It is a hand grenade from New Orleans, Bourbon Street. I know what you think it is. It is not that.
Just like it.
I know it looks exactly like a piece that you maybe not put tobacco in. But $100, you will be a first ballot member of the Golden Gang. That means you get to be an elite contributor and an elite member in elite company on Saints Now by Chat Sports. We will have a sign that says Golden Gang. You will be immortalized forever. I'll put your name on it, put your initials, and that's how you can make it happen. So if you want to be a part of the Golden Gang, you want to hang out, you want to keep this show moving, have some fun, feel free to send in a super chat. Be gracious enough. Colt with another.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. You can go to the park, watch Derek Carr throw touchdowns to Shaheed. All right, eat that hot chip and make Desmond Mitter said by Saints fans everywhere. Colt, you have my word. We will make that happen. We will get that going. Also, do you like your song, Colt? I think I have to sing it every time you send a super chat. I think I have to. I have no choice.
Desmond Mitter.
Colt, $5 super chat. We're sitting at $13 on the day. The deal is if we can get to 500, I'm eating the world's hottest chip in week 1 of the preseason. That's the deal. You guys want to make me do it? I ain't scared. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Raider Nation, where you at? Where you at? I know you guys like to have some fun with me. So, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
What's up, AFX?
What's up, AFX? He says, Patrick Seepman, I miss you. Yeah, I miss producer Seeps as well. We had a couple days where I was out of town, then he was out of town, and I was off. And I hadn't got to see my boy producer Seeps in a little bit, so it's fun.
It's been a minute. It's
been fun to hang out with my guy, producer Seeps. Our Wednesdays are our favorite days, I can say.
It's our day.
Because I get to hang out with Seeps. Seeps gets to hang out with me, and it is just nothing but heat all day long. So, shout out to Colt. Shout out to everyone who has super chatted so far. Super chatted. All right. Should we talk some Cam Jordan?
Little wham
You
bam.
guys want to talk some Cam?
Little wham bam, thank you, Cam.
A little wham bam, thank you, Cam.
Wham a bam bam bam.
If you guys want to get some Cam Jordan conversation going, let's get to 50 likes. Let's get the 94s in the chat. So I'm pumped to talk about Cam. A new contract could be coming soon. I think that it could happen sooner rather than later, and I 100% think that we need to get Cam a 2, 3, 4 year extension. So Let's get it going. You guys ready to talk some Cam Jordan? I know TTV Money is. All right, let me get a sip of water and we'll be good to go, Seeps. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Mikey Taylor says, I want some beads. Mikey, because you're such a legend and because you're one of my favorite viewers we have here. Nothing against the other viewers. Just Mikey's been around for a very, very long time. These are the Mikey Taylor beads. Says, put them beads on my guy, who dat. And Mikey, just so you know, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We can't get your super chat to pull on screen, so we're just going to have it down below. So, Mikey, thank you for your $10 donation. It always is appreciated, per usual. You are a legend, my friend. This season, I would love to get Mikey Taylor a Derek Carr jersey. I would love to send a jersey to Mikey Taylor. So we're going to try and make that happen. Wild 114. He sends in a 20. Hit me with it. Cardi Gras. It's Cardi Gras. Show me something, mister. That's what they say. You know how to earn beads, Wild One? Do you know how to earn beads? You know, I'm not going to do it, but, you know. Honestly, I probably could do it. I've been shirtless on air before. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, we're going to do it. So I owe 20 push-ups for Wild 114's $20 super chat. I'm gonna get swole here. You guys ready?
Here we go.
You will tell. Okay, so you know I'm not faking. My face is about to be bloodshot red.
Yeah.
I hope when I get back up, there's some more super chats because that would be pretty fun. You ready? I'm gonna count them out.
All right.
With the beads on too.
He is legitimately
2,
doing these.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right.
It's training camp season.
If you can't tell, I did push-ups. That's how I did them. Also, am I swole yet? Do I look like Nick Bosa?
A little bit.
I feel like I do.
A little bit.
I feel like I think I'm making Nick Bosa look small. To be honest.
Kind of look like Demario Davis
a little bit. Demario Davis is a little bit more handsome than I am, but you know we do what we can do. Got to do what you got to see. What mom. I got to see proof. Your proof is that my face is bloodshot red.
Yeah.
You see this mouse? It's literally the color of my face. I look like Scotty Miller.
Scotty?
Scotty. Wild One. Oh, God. So today's workout session is brought to you by Wild 114. I do requests. Oh, Lord. All right. So I'm going to do another 20 push-ups. Wild Go away, Siri. Wild He want another one from Wild One. This is crazy. Do I do? I guess I have to do another 20. You can turn this around so that way they can see do this push-ups. Trace, my guy, that would be awesome. I would have loved a Derek Carr jersey. I appreciate you and Chat Sports, best YouTube channel. Mikey, we appreciate you, man. It's the least we could do for being a supporter since literally I started working at this channel. I literally started this channel, or started covering this channel at 2,500 subscribers, and Mikey has been around since that long. So it's the least I could do, Mikey, man. It really is. All right.
Here we go.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. That was kind of hard.
Hey, 20 push-ups is 20 push-ups.
I'm very out of shape.
20 push-ups is still 20 push-ups.
I'm very out of shape. All right. Wild One, all right. You know the goal. We get to $500. I'm eating the world's spiciest chip. If we don't,
taking it.
We're just doing a lot of push-ups. We're doing a lot of push-ups. All right.
Vlog style, everybody. How we doing?
We good?
Here we go.
It's so funny.
You guys see
ready?
It. Here we go. Get them down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
come on.
18, 19, 20.
Let's go.
Had to flex a little bit.
Go.
Had to flex a little bit. There's another 20. Fully extend, Trace. No, my form is not good. I know that.
Let's go.
Big homie, all them push-ups, we're going to put you at fullback.
Deadass. Dude. Trace would make a great fullback.
I played fullback and tight end back in the day, funny enough. Not the clap, flexing. I'm flexing all over the place. All right. Once I catch my breath. Cold. Dude.
Oh, no. Wild One. Another 20.
Colt with $1 super chat. Colt, for you, I'm going to take a sip of my water because I'm exhausted. And I am out of shape. A little chubby. As I say, if my mom, us Girouard men are built for power, not speed. So, wow. Colt said last one, Trace. Colt, you are good, my friend. Thank you for all of your support. It's Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, baby, that's all we need. You can go to the park, watch Derek Carr throw touchdowns to Shaheed. There you go. It's a Who Dat Nation party everywhere you turn. Singing, getting chopper style on the road. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Colt says $10 my limit for today. Dude, I don't blame you. I should not have put push-ups on this, dude. All right, another 20.
All right,
another 20. Dude, I'm already feeling this. This is no bueno. I'm going to get my Apple Watches. Are you working out? Kinda. A little bit.
Pretty much.
A little bit. All right. Here we go. Another 20. Ugh.
Let's go. Let's
1,
freaking
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my God, this one's hurting. And 20.
Let's go. That's 60 push-ups. It's not bad.
I'm about to make Traquan Smith lose his roster spot. Oh, man. I'm tired.
That was good shit.
I'm tired. I honestly would rather just eat the chip at this point.
Keep doing it, yeah.
I'd rather just eat the chip.
That's right.
We gonna work on that Who Dat.
Oh, my God.
Who Dat guy doing all the push-ups?
What's more
Mr. Cardi Gras himself from Wild 114. Dude, you're trying to make my life just a living hell, aren't you? You don't want the chip, bro. I do. I would much rather do the chip right now than another 20 push-ups. Dude, those last 10, I'm not going to lie, I could barely do them.
You might have to give your body a break.
I might need to. I might need to go through a cut and then do some more push-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Big homie, I have done the chip before on the Raiders stream, so I've done it. Didn't enjoy it, but I did it. I would do it again if we got to $500. We're at 105 on the day. Oh boy, 106 actually, but need some of this energy drink.
Yeah.
Dude, when I say I'm out of shape, I'm out of shape. Which is a shame because I've been working out. Clearly not hard enough. All right. Push-ups hurt your arms. Chip gonna get you. All right. $5 from Mikey. How many yards and touchdowns will Jimmy Graham have? I think Jimmy Graham goes for, I'm going to say 20 receptions, 350 yards, and 4 touchdowns. I think 20 receptions, 15 to 20 receptions, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns.
About right.
I could see that going down for Jimmy Graham this year. We have a Who Dat chant. Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat saying they're going to beat them Saints? Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat saying they're going to beat them Saints? All right, $111 in the chamber right now. Why is Juwan Baker still on the team? Special teams value. He's a good special teamer guy. I could see Juwan Baker actually being a roster cut, to be 100% honest. We'll see, though. I am tired. All right, so we need to talk some Cameron Jordan, and then we're going to do another 20 push-ups, and then we're going to talk about the NFL Top 100 because those rankings were just atrocious, man. They were just bad. It just wasn't good. All right. In a second. I think I'm ready. Let's just do it. All right, guys. We're going to talk some Cam Jordan. Get the 94s in the chat. I'm going to take these off just for the segment. Trying to be at least a little bit professional, you know. All right. Let's get into it. Wham, bam, thank you, Cam. I just got to say it. Because Cameron Jordan, despite entering year 13, he's not done. He wants to play at least to year 15. So I think that a new contract has to be incoming as he is on the last year of his current contract. So when asked about an extension, Cameron Jordan said this during his training camp press conference, post-training camp press conference, if you will. Said, I'll let you, Mickey, and my agent figure that one out. Cam is clearly not in any hurry. He's clearly not worried about it. It's clearly going to happen. But just Cameron Jordan, he's expecting and he's seeking a respectable contract. And that's coming from Josina Anderson, who had a conversation with Cameron Jordan. And in terms of a respectable contract, I think that is more than what he deserves. Because I love Cameron Jordan for so many reasons. These 5, it's not even up. This is a very limited list. It is much more than just these 5 reasons. He's an incredible locker room presence. He's a very good leader. He's only missed 1 game due to injury. I mean, it literally took a global pandemic for him to miss more than 1 game, and that's why he missed the second game. The other injury, he's got his eye gouged out, and he was back the following week. Dude's an Iron Man, and he's consistently one of the best edge rushers in the league. He's consistently one of the best defensive ends, and my favorite thing about him is his loyalty, not just to the team, but to the city of New Orleans. And very unfrequently do you see players stick with one team throughout their entire career. Cameron Jordan, he has solidified himself a spot with the New Orleans Saints until his career is done. If the New Orleans Saints don't bring him back, I literally couldn't even imagine a world that doesn't happen. It will happen. I can guarantee you that. But Josina Anderson mentioned a respectable contract. And to me, I think that would look anywhere is something similar to this. 2 to 3 years in terms of the length of contract. Maybe even 4. I could even get on board with 4 years. The financials, however, I think it shakes out to $12 to $15 million a year. I go back and look at, I believe it's the Chandler Jones contract, or it's $51 million over 3 years. So I think he's going to get something similar-ish to that. So I think that $12 to $15 million per year would make some sense. I don't think he's not asking to be one of the highest paid defensive ends. This wouldn't even put him in the top 10 defensive ends in the league in terms of what they're getting per year. But I think that he has earned $12 to $15 million without a doubt. So I want you to put yourself in the shoes of Mickey Loomis. Give me your Cam Jordan contract projection. I gave you mine, 2 to 3 years, $12 to $15 million. So let me know what yours is in the comment section as well. This is going to be the pinned comment, so if you get hit with the YouTube ad break here, take advantage of it and share your thoughts down below. All right, so just some accolades for Cameron Jordan. And this is, again, it's 5 of what could be potentially 500. Come on, let's be real. But he was the 24th overall pick back in 2011. He was a first-team All-Pro in 2017. That season was something special, man. It was a phenomenal year for the New Orleans Saints that year. I wish it would have ended with a Super Bowl. Just stinks. It's two-time second-team All-Pro in 2018 and in 2019. He's an 8-time Pro Bowler in 2013, 2015, and he is on a 6-year stretch in a row from 2017 to 2022. He was also a member of the 2010s All-Decades team. Not very many people made that. That is a lot of players to take a poll from. Cameron Jordan made that list. And the numbers for Cam, he's like a fine wine. They're not slowing down anytime soon. 59 tackles in 2021. 66 tackles in 2022. He had 13 tackles for a loss in both of those years. 8.5 sacks in 22. 12.5 sacks in 21. 22 quarterback hits. The pressure that Cameron Jordan puts out there is incredible. And he is not just a player who's going to hit the quarterback, who's going to make some noise, and who's going to stop the run. He is a player who's going to make the backfield's life a living hell, and he is going to make those trenches disgustingly difficult to work in. Cameron Jordan is a phenomenal football player, and after going into year 13, putting up these numbers in the past 4 seasons, I expect something pretty similar to his 2020 numbers. I would not be surprised if we see another 50-plus tackle a year for him, a 7 or 8 or 10-plus sack season for him. I can totally see that in the realm of possibilities. And as for what Cam's primary focus is, he needs a ring. That's the only thing missing from his rap sheet is a Super Bowl ring. He said that he is dialed in on winning a championship. He wants to take Derek Carr back to Las Vegas. Super Bowl 58 is in Las Vegas at the Raiders football stadium. So I want to see them get there too. Cameron Jordan, he needs a Super Bowl ring. The New Orleans Saints have a very small window where they can capitalize on the talent that they currently have and still go and make some noise in the postseason. They have to capitalize on it in this season or in the next 2 to 3 years. Otherwise, Cameron Jordan, Father Time eventually will catch up. And in terms of the current situation, the extension talks are ongoing. A discussion about a new contract is ongoing. At this point, it's a matter of when, not if, Cameron Jordan will get a new contract. So Mickey Loomis, Cam's agent, they're going to be talking. They're going to be getting a deal worked out. It's just a matter of when it happens and how much and for how long. So I want you to show some love to Cameron Jordan in the comment section. Type 94 to celebrate one of the best New Orleans Saints football players of all time. One of the greatest people to ever put on the black and gold. Cam Jordan is a legend, not just in terms of New Orleans Saints football, but in terms of the National Football League entirely. He definitely has a spot in Canton, Ohio waiting for him. So show some love, type 94 in the comment section. And whenever a new contract does happen, whenever pen gets put down to paper, we will be all over it. Heck, we might even get to go live for it. So be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and lock us in. That way you can be notified when Cameron Jordan gets his new contract extension. We'll give you all the details, give you some thoughts, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so Cameron Jordan, he said this recently, and I thought it was a pretty cool quote from the legend. He said, "I'm never pressed for anything more than what I have in front of me. I've been glad to do so. If we get a deal done, that'll probably be the final years of my career here. Whatever it is, 2, 4, or 5 years." Could you imagine Cameron Jordan playing for 5 years? That would be unbelievable. That would be insane. That would be incredible for him to accomplish that. And I sure as hell hope that a Super Bowl ring is in that realm somewhere. But I can say this, and it's I don't really need to say it, but if Cam does not retire a New Orleans Saint, that is horrendous malpractice by the organization. That has to be one of the biggest fumbles in terms of getting the bag to a player that deserves it and making something happen I could have possibly ever seen. Not just with this team, but in the NFL as a whole. A deal will get done, though. Like I said, it's a matter of when and how long and for how much, not if it's going to happen. Cameron Jordan will be playing in New Orleans next season, and I am 100% confident in that. So I don't think that there's any point in even worrying about an extension or a new contract not coming in. And Cameron Jordan, just some more from him. I don't know if there will ever come a time when I say I'm done with football or football is done with me. That'll probably happen before I'm done with football, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Right now, I'm just enjoying playing the game and the way we do things. I love that from Cam. I absolutely am in 100% support of what he said right there. I could not agree more that he's not ever going to say, I'm done with football. I think the game is going to eventually say, we're done with Cam Jordan. And I don't think he's going to be a very happy guy when that day happens. But I think that that's a few years down the road. I think we still got at least 3 good seasons left of him before we truly see a massive decline in his production. But I want you to take a guess from me. How many years does Cam Jordan have left in the NFL? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, y'all stay golden. We'll catch you next time. All right, so I have 20 push-ups. I did 2.
Oh,
I did 2, and then I look down, and I see Wild One Super Chat. I'm like, yep, another one. So
your chest is going to be sore tomorrow.
Dude, it's already sore.
It's already getting tender.
It's already sore. All right. Wild One, you still here? Wild 114, you still in the comment section, my guy? Because if you're not and I do these 20 push-ups, I'm going to be really upset. Where's John Borelli? Where's my dad at? Where's my dad at? Knock on wood. I'm seeing a lot of injury news from players getting carted off fields. Saints haven't had anything like that. Thank God. But again, knock on wood. We'll see if it happens. Mikey, if he doesn't retire as Saint, we will riot. Agreed. We have to riot. We have no choice but to riot. All right. I'm gonna stop stalling on these push-ups to just get them done. I hate these things so much. All right, let's do it. Hope Carr's deal is done, or Cam's deal is done. It'll get done soon. I like how mid are on the Falcons. Facts. All right.
Here we go.
Another 20.
Everybody spam Triz.
Another 20. Let's do it to it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my God, they don't get any easier.
Let's go.
No, go away. We're getting swole for training camp because it's training camp season. All right. $111 in super chats. We're shooting for 500, so I have to do the chip. I don't see Wild 114 in here. I think I might be okay. I think I might survive to see another day by not doing push-ups. Big homie. Might as well put Salt and Pepper on the theme music. Push it real good. Push it real good. I really believe and agree with Cam. Derek Carr was a missing piece. I think so too. I think you needed a leader. I think you needed a vision. This team finally has a plan that you can see what it is. It has a path that it's trying to follow, and that's something we haven't seen from this team since Drew Brees left. So the fact that you can sit here and say there's a clear path to success with this team, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a Raiders fan. I don't care if you're an Andy Dalton fan, a Jameis fan, a Derek Carr. I don't care if you think Taysom Hill should be QB1. That is something that you can buy into no matter what, is that you finally have a plan and you have a path.
Yeah.
All right. When you put Mitter on a t-shirt, be sure to give me a discount. Cole, if we put Mitter on a t-shirt, I'm sending you one your way. Dylan, what up, man? You got another TikTok battle you're getting into tonight? What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing well, brother. So my guy, Dylan Godfrey, I follow him on TikTok. He's been battling. He's like 7-0, 8-0 or something like that. He's like undefeated in TikTok battles, which is pretty wild. DC4 taking Saints to Super Bowl 58. Sure hope so, Mikey. I really, really hope so, guys. All right. So if you want to donate, I know we've had this up here for a second, but just so you can get a verbalization of it, $5, I'm doing the Who Dat chant. $10, I'm putting on some beats. $20, 20 push-ups, trying to get swole for training camp. $50, I got a hand grenade from New Orleans. I know what you think it looks like. It is not that. It is not a piece of glass that you would put tobacco in. It is, or other products. It is a hand grenade from Bourbon Street. You can see the face on it. It is a hand grenade. I will pour my Happy Dad in here and chug it like we're on Bourbon Street. The team plan remind me of when Tampa Bay got Brady and they had that roster full of talent on both sides, mixed with vets and young guys. I see nothing less than the Super Bowl. Big homie, it's kind of hard to disagree with that, man. It really is. It really is. I want to check something real quick. How many subs are we at? All right, if we get 2 more subs, we'll be at 15,400. I need 2 more subs. I need 2 more subs. If you aren't subscribed already, take this opportunity right now to subscribe for more news, rumors, content. We go live. We went live yesterday. We're live again today. I need to get to 15,400 to impress the bosses. So help us out. Subscribe. Tune in. All the fun things. I want to see us get 2 more. Avery Love. $2 super chat. G-line package or goal line package with 7. Jamaal, Jimmy Graham, or with Taysom Hill, Jamaal Williams, Jimmy Graham, Alvin Kamara, Juwan Johnson, and Foster Moreau. Nobody's stopping that. No one's stopping that goal line group. I mean, that right there is the grittiest group of people to get you 5 yards.
Yeah.
That group of players will get you
guys.
5 yards every single time. That is trench warfare if I've ever seen it. That is incredible. Hey, y'all, from Kenneth. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing? Hope you're doing good, my friend. And we also got a $5 from Dylan Godfrey. Dylan, Just because you're a legend, I'm going to give you a cheers. Cheers to you, brother. Real quick, before I do the Who Dat chant, y'all want to hear some... It's my show. Y'all want to hear some bullshit? Our Steelers host, Jack Sperry, was telling me that the colors of the Steelers are black and gold.
No, it's not. Wiz Khalifa's song is literally called Black and Yellow for a reason. It's from Pittsburgh. That's why the Pirates are black and yellow. The Pittsburgh Penguins are black and yellow. That's embarrassing if he says that. Pittsburgh fans are not going to like that either.
I just want to put this out there. Here's the Saints logo.
Yeah, it's black and yellow. The Wiz Khalifa song.
What color does that look like? What
gold.
color does that look like? That looks like gold to me. That looks like gold to me.
That'd be like me saying the Vikings are purple and gold. Purple and yellow, baby.
It's Steelers are yellow. They're yellow. And the Steelers are in the studio next to us going crazy in Super Chats. They're up to like $300 right now. Can we catch them? Can we catch those bums who think that they know colors because they don't? They clearly missed the first grade primary colors day in art class when you had the wheel and you were picking your colors that you liked. They missed that class. Steelers fans don't know colors.
Avery knows ball.
According to their Google site, their official... Okay, Cole, I understand the official Google website says that, but the eye test never fails.
And Wiz Khalifa would have.
The eye test never fails. And one of the most notable people to come out of Pittsburgh, Wiz Khalifa, it's literally black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
You know what it is. It's black and yellow. It's black and yellow. You know
what it is.
Avery, thank you. My second team is the Steelers, and it's black and yellow. Thank you, Avery. Thank you for being somebody who actually knows colors. The Saints colors are gold. Like, I can sit here and agree that they have a good, like, I love the Steelers color scheme. I do, but it's not gold. It's not. Saints colors are gold. So, can y'all hear Jack Sperry screaming in the background? I hope you can. Cole, I understand that the team website says gold, but it's not gold. The eye test. You got to. I trust my eyes. They never led me astray, except for when my ex-girlfriend was around.
And that's their team website. They're trying to push that propaganda.
Yeah. That's propaganda if I've ever heard of it. I don't like that fugazi nonsense. All the teams have the same colors, and none of the other teams refer to it as gold.
Pirates, Penguins, Steelers.
Just saying. Also, can we get like a $10 super chat so I can just scream way louder than the Steelers host? Because these over there just yapping and going, oh, let's go! I want to do it too. I really want to do it too. So who wants to help us out? Jerry G, the real black and gold is in New Orleans, not Pittsburgh. Honestly, we might need to make this a whole little thing where we're just dogging on the Steelers colors.
Squealers.
That's kind of funny. The squealers, yeah. So for here, y'all hear them? Hold on, you guys. Y'all hear him going crazy? Colt, by the way, I do apologize for self-promoting, but I wanted to share. I just got followed by a pro baseball player on my Saints account on Insta. Colt, what's your Instagram account? Plug yourself. Selfish plug. Everyone in the comments, let's get a follow train going. Throw your Twitter or Instagram handles in the comment section because I want to get connected with more of y'all. Colt, what baseball player? I have one of my best friends from college. Fun fact was a pitcher at the University of Arkansas, and that's where I went to school. And he got drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays, now playing with the Montgomery Biscuits in their feeder program. One of my best friends, Patrick Wicklander. All right, so here's the deal. I see Saints.outlet in there. I'm going to follow Saints.outlet. That's from Colt.
Shout out to Colt.
There we go. Saints Outlet.
Let's go.
Oh, Mikey. Death Taxes Mikey Taylor saying what's up. Colt, I got you on a follow, my friend. Your page is pretty dope, dude. I love how active your stories are. I love the content. This is awesome, man. Good stuff. That you definitely got to follow from me, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, Mikey Taylor,
the GOAT.
What is it? Put on beads? All right, we're going to put on the power beads for this one.
Shout out to Mikey.
My name is Cade Dottie from LSU on the Blue. Oh. Wait. Cade. Abby was friends with Cade, I think. That's funny.
Cade Daughtry.
Cade Daughtry. I'll have to text her. Or Dottie, whatever it is. I'll have to text her. Cajun Patriot with a 10 as well. All right.
First time.
It's the first time Super Chatter. Let's go, Saints fans. Get loud in the comment section. That's what I'm talking about. Two back-to-back $10 Super Chats. A first-time Super Chatter and Cajun Patriot. That's what we're talking about. We like to have some fun. We like to get loud because we are the only team in the NFL that wears gold. You hear that, Steelers? We're the only team that wears gold. Let's go, Saints fans. That's what we're talking about. I needed to get that amped up energy out of me. I was feeling too good. I had too much time in between those push-ups.
If somebody sends in a 50,
it's going
to get crazy.
If somebody sends a 50, I might go nuts. I'm going to go crazy on this hand grenade, not what you think it is. I am going to go crazy on it. And honestly, if we can get a $50, I'm gonna make a deal. I'm going to make a deal. Wild One, if you're in here, this might be a deal for you. If we can get a $50 super chat, I will do a hand grenade chug, and producer Seeps will do a hand grenade chug. I see that he has a can of Happy Dad right next to him on the desk, and he's going to get to take that down in the hand grenade. $50. You got 1 minute. $50 in 1 minute. Let's see who can make it happen. Let's see who wants to get crazy. Who wants to turn this thing up a notch? Who wants to get a little wild? 49ers gold helmets, but like DJ Khaled, we to bet. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Those are gold.
That's fair.
Those are gold.
Those are gold. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll eat that one. I got a little too excited. I'll eat that one. But
not the Steelers. Fuck that.
Yeah, not the Steelers.
None.
Like DJ Homie. We the best.
We the best.
We the best music. It's Dubs over here. It's only Dub City. All right, 30 seconds left. Who wants to get crazy? Do none of y'all want to go nuts? None of y'all want to go crazy? 49ers for gold miners, so I will allow it. Yeah. I agree. I will agree.
They would have that in their name.
We're going to establish it right now. The whole gold thing is just a knock at the Steelers, not at the 49ers, because they wear gold too. But ours is cooler. I think our shade of gold is better. That's just me, though. That's just me. All right, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to take the next 8 to 10 to 12 minutes talking about the NFL Top 100. They had some bogus rankings, man. They had some really bogus rankings. And before we get to that, Seeps, I'm going to pull up the full list. So, yes, we can hit that. We can hit that at the end of it if we need to. I'm going to go through it. And whenever I get through the NFL stuff, if we need to, we can just throw that plant up and I can just ramble for a few minutes. Who has the cleanest jerseys in the NFL? I still think it's the Saints Color Rush. I think the Saints Color Rush uniform is the best in the NFL. If you had a white helmet on that too, oh my God, that'd be insane. That'd be so cool. But I do love the white tiger for the Bengals. Hot take, I kind of love the white Browns uniforms too. Have you seen those? Those are kind of fresh. I'm not going to lie. I hate to admit it. Hey, Mikey, you're good, man. Would love to send more super chats, but I can't at this time. Don't worry about it, man. You hanging out, you liking, you being a subscriber, commenting, that is enough for me, my friend. That is enough for me. Not just for Mikey, but for everyone. The donations are graciously accepted. We appreciate y'all for donating. All right, so let's get into the NFL Top 100. It's kind of a bogus list so far. We only have 100 through 71. It's kind of whack. I'm not going to lie. It's unfortunate. All right, so we're going to break it down. We're going to get into it. And without further ado, let's chop it up. All right, so the NFL Top 100 list has started to come out. And I got to say, it's a little bit bogus. We're going to talk about which Saints have made it / haven't made it so far. As of right now, when we're filming this video, only the rankings for 100 through 71 are in there. So, without further ado, let's talk about who didn't make the cut. Are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? Alvin Kamara ranked at 103. That is inconceivable. There's not 102 better football players in the NFL. I'm not saying that Alvin Kamara is the best player in the NFL because he's not. But what I am saying is there are not 102 players who are better at the game of football than the Saints running back. AK-41 is a freak of nature. He is an incredibly special talent. And I'll say this. I get it. He had a down year last season. Shout out to Dennis Allen. Shout out to Pete Carmichael for the terrible play calling. Not giving the ball to Alvin Kamara in open space. Not letting 41 catch the ball on a screen pass. Not letting him just do his thing. When you let him do his thing, remember the Raiders game? Look what happens. When you don't let him do his thing, look at the rest of the season. He is most definitely a top 100 player. And the fact that you can sit here and tell me right now, a player like, I don't know, DK Metcalf, he didn't even make the top 100 list. He was like 101. Like, that's why I hate these lists so much because they're so weird. I mean, for God's sake, Tua ranked in at number 82. Trevor Lawrence was at 96. Justin Fields was at, what, 89, 86? Like, what? It's unbelievable. That's why I'm not taking a lot of stock in this. It's just a tweet for the NFL to put out in the offseason. But there are a couple players who made the list in the top 100 so far. Running back Jamaal Williams. He's at number 95. I think that's pretty fair. Jamaal Williams led the league in rushing touchdowns last season with 17. He had 262 carries, 1,066 yards, 17 touchdowns, like I said, 65 first downs, and 4.1 yards per carry. I think that Jamaal Williams being ranked number 95, I think it's fair. He could probably be a little bit higher when you lead the league in touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. I feel like maybe you should be a little bit higher, but there are a lot of talented players that, might be able to beat him out. But similar to Alvin Kamara, how do you justify the person who led the NFL in rushing touchdowns barely cracking the top 100? But then you have weird situations where a Zadarius Smith and Teron Armstead rank lower than Marlon Humphrey, Dalvin Cook. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that Dalvin Cook is a worse running back. I think Jamaal Williams might be a little bit better. But Dalvin Cook ranked at number 91. He's not even on a team right now. Like, are you serious? It's just weird. It's just weird. And not to mention the grouping of Jamaal Williams, Kamara, and Kendre Miller is a very talented threesome that you have. You have a three-headed monster, a guy who is dynamic in the pass-catching game, who's dynamic in open space. You have a downhill runner in Jamaal Williams, who you need a 4th and 3, you need a 3rd and goal from the 2. You know you're getting it when Jamaal Williams has the ball in his hands. He's dropped weight, not in muscle. He has dropped weight and gotten much more swole. I mean, this dude looks yoked at training camp. It is incredible how much work Jamaal Williams has done to prepare for this season, and it looks like he's going to come back with an even stronger punch than he had in Detroit. And I want to shift over to the only other player so far who's made the rankings. I mean, come on. 89? 89. And not to mention, this is the second year in a row he was ranked 89. Like, this is blasphemy. Marshon Lattimore is a top 5 cornerback when he's healthy. Do you remember what happened when Marshon Lattimore played last year? He had some pretty good stats. He comes back from injury. He plays against the team in the Philadelphia Eagles who went on to go to the Super Bowl. And what happened again? What happened? Oh, that's right, a pick 6. He caught a pick 6. Marshon Lattimore is a phenomenal football player. How you can sit here and tell me that a guy like Mark Andrews, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but you're telling me that Marshon Lattimore isn't as good of a player as Mark Andrews? Sean would lock Andrews up, no problem. He would eat his dinner, take his lunch money, and go run home with it. I mean, come on. It is just unbelievable how the NFL rankings for these kind of things are just so out of whack. And my point is, Marshon Lattimore is, without fail, a top 50 player in the league. He's a top 5 cornerback when it comes to the CB position. And on top of that, his Madden rankings, not even that good either. Like, it's just the disrespect for Marshon Lattimore as if he isn't one of the best corners in the league when he's healthy is just truly astounding. It is blasphemy how the league can just disregard laddie-daddy, if you will. So I want your thoughts on these rankings. Alvin Kamara at 103, Jamaal Williams at 95, Marshon Lattimore at 89. I need you to share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know. Do you think they should be ranked high? Do you think they should be ranked lower? Share your thoughts. Get in the comment section because I definitely think that all three of them have a case to be higher in the rankings. But I also do understand there's a lot of really talented players in the league. So I get it. I mean, I understand why they might be in this part of it, but not this low. But get in the comment section. Share your thoughts on these rankings. And while you're down there, we're going to have links available for a Michael Thomas jerseys, but not just Michael Thomas. We got all sorts of jerseys. We got Derek Carr. We got Marshon Lattimore, we just talked about. We had Jamaal Williams. We got Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill, Jimmy Graham. You name them, we got them. The links will be available for you in the comment section in the description of this video. It's chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. And I can promise you this, if you order a jersey today, it will be here before week 1 of the NFL season. So if you plan on watching any Saints football, you got to be geared up with the best swag in the game. Go get a jersey. Use our link. That way Fanatics knows that we sent you. It's all real. It's all 100% authentic. It's Nike jerseys, the best you're going to get. So guys, help us out. Support the show. chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. All right, so let's get into a question from Max. I want to answer some questions. I want to talk a little bit about this. I saw this in the chat, and he said, could the Saints trade for Rashad Bateman? So I'm going to do a little bit of on-the-fly research right now. Rashad Bateman, wide receiver. I honestly saw a little bit of buzz around this, so I talked to our Ravens host, Tyler Jones. He said he doesn't think that a trade for Rashad Bateman happens. In fact, everything that I've seen so far is that he's ready to go crazy in the Ravens offense. He's ready to do really well with Lamar Jackson having OBJ by his side as well. But in terms of the production, Rashad Bateman, worth noting, is also on the PUP list. So I don't know if I'd want to trade for somebody who's injured right now. Plus, you have a lot of talent at the wide receiver position. In just pass catchers as a whole, you have a lot of talent. You have Michael Thomas, Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill, Foster Moreau, Brian Edwards, Traquan Smith, Alvin Kamara, Kendre Millard, Jamaal Williams, who's been working on his pass-catching ability. I don't think you need to trade for a wide receiver. I'm going to be honest, I don't think you need to add any wide receiver depth, but in terms of production, in 2022, he had 15 receptions, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averaged 19 yards per catch. The production is good, but I don't think you need it. I really don't. And plus, what would you give up for him? Not really interested in trading for a guy like Rashad Bateman, but excellent producing work by producer Seatman in our live show, which is where we're filming this. Question for the Who Dat Nation. Let me know. Should the Saints trade for Rashad Bateman? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Let me know in the comment section. And before we hop on out of here, one more friendly reminder. If you enjoyed the content that we provided you today, feel free to subscribe. It goes a long way in supporting what we do here at Saints Now by Chat Sports. It impresses the bosses, and if you're anything like me, you want to impress your boss. So help me out, make my boss in the studio right behind me smile, hit that sub button, turn on your notifications, and as always, y'all stay golden. We'll catch you next time. All right, so we powered through that one. Like I said, we had some weird technical difficulties, but we got one question pulled from our guy Max. He said, whoa, my name is not Max from JL. Yeah, so JL, we had some technical difficulties. We were trying to get your name, but the system showed it up as Max. So that question came in from JL504. So I apologize for that. Our system just read it as Max for some reason. We still got that beautiful mug on camera. We still got that beautiful pearly white smile. So sorry. Yeah, JL, I technical difficulties. I couldn't only do so much. I'm sorry, man. I really am. Yeah, I don't know how it changed your name, but it happened. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Good stuff though on that. All right, so we have a super chat menu. If you guys are still rocking and rolling with us, can you really quickly pop up the rapid fire type S from the build up? Let's get some more people in the chat real fast. I want to boost the comment section real quick. All right, so we have a super chat MVP so far. It is Wild114. Who wants to be the comment MVP? If you want to be the comment MVP, I'm getting the S's in the chat right now. Beat me in typing S. Beat me in typing S, and you will be the comment MVP of today's show. You have a minute to type S more than I did. Avery Love, TTV, Money. Big Homie Bling, Avery, Mikey, Avery, Dustin. Dustin, I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome to the show, man. If this is your first time, thanks for tuning in. If it's not, then I apologize for missing your comments. Go for it, buddy. Dustin, S. Big Homie, S. JL, S. TTV says it's money. Cajun Patriot, S. XI, X. Davey, X. Dustin, XI, Avery, Mikey, Big Homie. Keep the S's coming. I think our comment MVP right now, it's a tie between TTV, JL, and Cajun Patriot. I mean, he's been pepper in the chat. This is kind of hard to do, guys. This is hard to tell. We'll run the numbers. We'll run the numbers and see who won. But also, as you know, producer Seatman, he just ran to the restroom. So actually, let's play a game. For every super chat of any value, does not matter if it's $1, doesn't matter if it's $100. Every super chat that he gets, I'm going to pour a sip into the hand grenade, and he's going to have to drink it. Deal? Deal. Every super chat of any value, I'm pouring a little bit of a sip of my Happy Dad in here for producer Seeps to drink. Help me out. Let's get producer Seeps drunk. Let's get Seeps drunk. Let's do it. It'll be really funny. I don't know why I'm whispering. Probably for dramatic effect. Yeah, let's get Seeps drunk. That'd be pretty fun. Kenneth, TTV, Mikey, keep typing those S's. Colt, he's typing his S. Kenneth, Mikey, JL, y'all are legends. Y'all are just such studs. We are also going to have to put a super chat shot clock on the show today. If we get super chats, we get to hang out. If we don't, then we got to cut it short. I personally wouldn't mind hanging out for another 20, 30 minutes. That's just me, though. If we can stay for another 20, I'd do it. Just up to y'all. It's up to y'all on whether or not you want to hang out that much longer. Big Homie, Jerry, Mikey. Are you glad that we have live shows back? Because I am. It's been too long since I've gotten to hang out with my boy producer Seeps. And if you are unfamiliar with the schedule, I will be live this Wednesday. Seeps will be live next Wednesday. I'll be back the following Wednesday. Seeps is the Wednesday. We go back and forth. So that's how our schedule works. So next week, I will be producing for our guy, producer Seeps. I will be producer Trizzy, and he'll be host man Seeps. Cajun Patriot, pour it. Yeah. Who dat? All right, so Seeps, I made a deal. With the people. While you were gone, any super chat that came in, I would pour a little bit of liquid into the hand grenade, and you would have to drink it. So right now we got one pour. That. We got one pour of Happy Dad in here. We got one pour of Happy Dad. $2. That's Mikey. Make him drink. All right. Pour more of my Happy Dad in here. Down the hatch. Starting to fill up a little bit. It's like down to here. Colt. Okay, I lied. One more. Hashtag Mitter. That's in my mind now. We got to we should get hashtag Mitter trending on Twitter. That would be hilarious. All right. Another pour for our guy, producer Seeps.
Let's go.
Man, he has a flight later. I'm sure this will help him get through security with no problems, right? With no problems. Little Happy Dad chug before going through airport security. That's got to be fun.
Airport beers are a top.
That is a
Three
great
beer.
take. That is a phenomenal take. And the Mount Rushmore of beers to drink, it is 100% airport terminal beers are
Yes.
top 3. Airport
100%.
terminal beers are elite. Especially right when you land and you're waiting for your bags or you're like waiting for your Uber or whatever. You're like, I know I got a few minutes to kill. Throw down a quick 12-ouncer. Easy. Cajun Patriot, another one. Gonna pour some more in here. Poe it up. 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 Can we fill this whole thing? Can we fill this whole thing with Happy Dad for producer Seeps to drink? Because I think that would be hilarious. We're going to make him do it. Who Dat Nation, how you doing? Keeping it real, Who Dat Sports Podcast.
Come on.
Hope you're keeping it real, brother. Hope you're keeping it real. It's in the name, so I know you keeping it a buck. All right. I'm going to do another minute. Or I'm going to do, since we got a couple super chats, shot clock. Going to do 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, that's when we're calling it, unless we can get like something crazy going. If we can get like a $50 super chat, Wild 114, John Borelli, hope you're listening. We'll stay a little bit longer. We'll stay at least another 5-10 minutes. Without a foul. Without a doubt. And honestly, we can get to 300, maybe a bonus, maybe a quick bonus segment. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows? I'm all for deals, guys. If you guys want to make a deal, I'm willing to make a deal. So we got the S's still coming in from Cajun Patriot. I think Cajun Patriot, Big Homie Bling, Jerry, y'all are definitely our common MVPs right now so far. All right.
The goats.
They're going to keep typing their S's. So we got 2 minutes on the clock to fill this up for producer Seatman. 2 minutes on the clock. Any super chat of any value, does not matter if it's 99 cents or $99. We're pouring some Happy Dad in the hand grenade for producer Seeps, who he's a Vikings fan. We're going to make him drink it. Make the Vikings fan drink. We hate
we got
the Vikings.
You guys know we have history.
If you hate the Vikings, do what you got to do. He's a team player too, so he won't be too upset about it. The Vikings.
Oh,
Jerry got you, buddy.
Saints fans.
My main man Jerry got you. The Vikings.
Still not over 09.
I'm still not over the Minneapolis Miracle. You can call it even.
That was still the
Call it.
greatest. Could you imagine that game live? Like if we were doing a watch party.
Cajun Patriot, another 10. We're gonna pour a little bit extra in this one. We're gonna make it a little bit of a heavier pour because that's how that's how the bartender gets whenever you start tipping well. You get a little bit of a heavier pour. We're down to here. We got this much room to go. Can we fill that up? You have 45 seconds. Yeah, don't forget the push off from Kyle Rudolph. I was driving home from a student ministry conference in college when that happened, when I was watching that game. And I literally almost turned, I was like, I need another week of Jesus because I am not happy. That
was an insane game.
It was.
We have had some of the best playoff games though. Like the 3 playoff games from 09, the Miracle and the push off.
In terms of like postseason rivalry,
dude,
Saints Vikings is up there.
Oh my God,
it is up there. I think the Eagles Niners is up there as well. Or Niners Cowboys is another good postseason. If you see like a
Saints Vikings logo in the playoffs, you're like, shit, it's playoff
it's
football.
Going down. It's going down. Man, I hope that we can do it. Kenneth, do you like my profile? Let me see. Let me check it out, Kenneth. Let me check it out. I hope this isn't like a Rick roll or something. That'd be really hilarious. The Olave picture. Woo! That's out of London. That's when we lost to the Vikings because of the
another
missed
great game.
Because the missed PAT or the missed field goal. All right, remember how I said we needed 2 subscribers? Now we only need 1. Colt, another one. All right,
Colt.
We're getting close. Can we fill up the hand grenade? Can we fill it up? If we can get to $40, if we can get $40 in super chats on top of this, I will join producer Seeps in a chug. I will join him in a chug, and it will be electric. Shout out to Dolph17. What's up, Dolph17? Is that like Young Dolph?
That's awesome.
Is Dolph. I love Young Dolph. R.I.P. to that man. R.I.P. to that legend. Get the get. Dun, 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 dun. Get the get, get the get, get the get, get the get. Y'all ever get the get? Okay, real quick. I know we're getting a little bit off topic. Back to Vikings talk. Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
I mean, he was in. I feel like we can have a little common ground here because he was happy birth. Is it Young Dolph's birthday, bro?
No way.
There's no way. Google.
Look that piece up.
Young Dolph. Dude, is it? Oh, tomorrow's his birthday. July 27th.
That's dope.
That's crazy. So, fun fact about Young Dolph, one of my fraternity brothers back in the day when I was at college, he showed me pictures from when he was in high school rocking a PRE hoodie, and he met Young Dolph at the Memphis airport. Just kind of sick. I'm like, that's pretty dope. I actually got to see Young Dolph perform at a music festival in Dallas in 2017. This was like when his only song like that was really notable was like 100 Shots and his feature on Coco. Like he was very, very small. He was like the third name in the line.
Yes.
Like very, very small. And I still to this day remember thinking it was incredible.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gotten to see him when he blew up. I really do. Because Dolph was awesome, dude. He was a stud. But anyway, back to Justin Jefferson. And also, we're trying to fill up the hand grenade. We got this. The hand grenade is almost full. We're about halfway there. Get producer Seeps drunk before his flight to Chicago. Get him drunk. Make him forget his luggage in baggage claim. Make him forget a toothbrush when he goes home and packs tonight.
Is Dolph New Orleans?
No, he's Memphis. He's Memphis.
Oh, NFL news. Aaron Rodgers did one of the most selfless things today.
What?
He took a $35 million pay cut.
Really?
It's a little dangerous.
Why? Like, what was there?
A rebuild for the next 2 years. Now the Jets have a ton of cap flexibility. Pretty nuts.
That's kind of dangerous, dude.
$35 million
Dude, that's
cuts.
wild. Could you imagine in a crazy world where they traded for like Breece Hall, or they traded for like Josh Jacobs or something because they can pay him? Like, oh my God, that team would be incredible.
Like Devontae Adams.
Oh my gosh. If you get Devontae Adams dude, are you kidding me? Come on, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to make 2-year $110 million, lowered it to 2 years $75.
Kenneth Lloyd, what is a pay cut? So he took less money. You said $35 million?
$35 million
so
less.
Aaron Rodgers has $35 million less on his contract. So there you go.
Good for Aaron.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good move. I mean,
I wish
quarterbacks did that more often.
I agree. Like, I hate to give Aaron Rodgers credit. I mean, he's a phenomenal football player. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, man, $35 million.
It's a lot of money.
Dude, could you like? I couldn't even.
The New York taxes, that's still a lot.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine having $35 million to my name. Like, if I had $35 million to my name.
I respect it out of Rodgers. He's got a couple years left of his prime.
He's got a few years left in the tank. Yeah. He's got a few years left in the tank. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. I think you'll probably see two good seasons and then a third season that it's kind of on the downhill for him.
Hey, we always ask our quarterbacks to take pay cuts.
Yeah,
and he did. You got to give credit where it's due, even though he's a shithead. But
Keeping It Real podcast. Invite Trace to the Pro Media Network Thursday night. I love the PRO Network. I actually watch some of their videos pretty regularly. Fun fact, Jerry. Jerry. All right. So we're going to do a 2-minute shot clock. Last chance to make producer Seeps drink this hand grenade. This is a true 2-minute shot clock. 2 minutes on the clock. Any super chats that come in, we're making producer Seeps drink, and we're also going to do anything you see on the super chat menu. $100, you will be a first ballot member of the Golden Gang. You will be the first initiated member of the Golden Gang. No one is in it yet. I can tell you right now, there's a handful of people who I'm going to throw in there because they're real ones. For example, Mikey Taylor. Real one. Queen Courtney. Where's Queen Courtney? I haven't seen Queen Courtney. Real quick, Queen Courtney's not here, but I want to show her some. She's not here. We can't.
Yeah, I'll save it.
We can't. We got to wait till Queen Courtney's back. So Queen Courtney has a Smoke Monday jersey. Ask how she got it. Don't know. Towel. Okay. Good for you, I think. Kenneth S. Mikey, appreciate that, bro. Of course, man. Of course. 2 minutes. We got a minute left on the clock. If you want, I have already done 80 push-ups today. You want to make me do 100? $20. I'll do another 20. $10. I'm putting on some beads. These power beads are for Mikey Taylor and for Colt and Cajun Patriot and all the other people who've sent in $10. $5. I'll do the Who Dat chant. I got the authentic, straight out of the dome, sweet dome salute to service. I picked up this towel whenever I went to the Rams-Saints game this past season and got crazy. Drink one for me since I'm at work and can't. All right, Cajun, I'm going to take a sip, and then I'm going to pour it into Seeps' grenade. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, my friend. All right, I'll pour this in. We're almost there, guys.
Appreciate it, Patriot.
We're almost there. All right. I'll make a deal. $20 and we polish it off. $20 and we polish it off. If we can get $20, I'm filling the rest of it up.
Let's go.
That's this much. That's this much. Come on. Who wants to polish it off? Who wants to be the one who says, I'm getting Seeps drunk? Everyone else filled it up, but I put it over the top. It's been too long. I'm ready for football season. Man, you're telling me. Happy dad. Hashtag happy dad. Cajun Patriot. Dude, these happy dads are unbelievable. Get electrolytes with it so you're like hydrated while you're getting drunk. They taste pretty
Best
good.
of both worlds.
You wake up with like only a little bit of a hangover. It's crazy, man. It's changed the game for my Saturdays, especially since it's summertime. One day you're going to be talking about me because I'm going to be a Saints player. Kenneth, I would love to talk about you as a Saints player.
Yeah,
if you became a Saints football player, my only request is remember us little guys. Remember us little guys.
You got to come on the show.
If you make it to the Saints, you have to come on the show. Do we have a deal?
It's all about manifest.
We got to manifest it. It's all about manifestation out here. We got to speak it into existence. I believe in good juju. I believe in voodoo. And if you're like me, Kenneth, you're making the league. And you're going to make the New Orleans. You're not going to go to the Falcons. You're not going to go to the Buccaneers. You're going to go to the Saints. Yeah. Kenneth saying, yeah, we got to do it. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. All right. 30 seconds left to polish off the hand grenade for producer Seeps. And he's going to take it down here in just a second. 30 seconds remaining. Who wants to polish it off? Who wants to be the guy who sends us over the edge? I noticed that Raider Nation is maybe not in the chat anymore, so I think I'm good on push-ups. Thank God.
Gotta go work out.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to work out tonight. That's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I'm leaving for Airport BMT, so I may miss midder content. Hey, man. Colt, I'm going to keep it. What is AF and BMT? Is that Air Force? Air Force basic training. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Wow. Well, first of all, Colt, thank you for your service.
That's awesome.
Good luck. I know that I don't have it in me to be a member of the military and serve. Hey, we crossed 15,400. That's cool. But back to Colt. Thank you for your service. Military is very highly respected. In my family, we were raised to show nothing but respect to those who serve in any form or fashion. So, Colt, thank you for your service. I wish you the best of luck. I can tell you right now, after basic training, we'll still be here, man.
Oh, yeah.
We'll still be here. Colt, I hope that I can see you around after basic. It ain't gonna be the same without you, my friend. But I know you're going off and doing some really awesome things for yourself. All right.
Are we down in this hand
We're
grenade?
down in this hand grenade. It is producer Seeps' turn to take down the hand grenade. We got a wild cherry happy dad in there for you.
Yes.
You're right. And honestly, the hole is like weird because it's so wide up top.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the best strat here?
So honestly, I would just kind of let it slowly pour. He's taking it down. Chug. Get the chugs in the chat. Chug.
Dude, that came so much faster than I thought.
I know, it's so weird. It's like a boot. Chug. Seeps. Seeps.
That's some of the
Seeps.
coldest stuff I've ever had in my life.
That is an ice cold happy dad.
Woo.
To the dome. Woo. To the dome, sweet dome. All right, we got all the chugs in the chat. Much love, guys, from Cole. All right, we're going to hop on out of here. I know my guy, producer Seeps, needs to get home so he can get back to his family out in Chicago. So everyone say thank you, Seeps, in the comment section. And I mean it. Say thank you, Seeps, or thanks, PS. Show him some love. We're not leaving until somebody shows him some love, because without him, the show would not be possible. Jerry said, great show, Trace and Seeps. Thank you. I appreciate you. Colt saying thank you. Kenneth saying thank you. Mikey Taylor, thank you. Big homie Bling. Jerry, I enjoyed it. Thanks you, Seeps. Stay safe. Safe travels to you, my friend. Thank you, Seeps. Thank you. We love you. Thanks, Trace. Hey, this is what we do. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. We will have some videos for you all throughout the rest of the week and over the weekend, so be sure to turn on your notifications if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And for me, for my main man producer, Seeps, and for us here at Saints Now by Chat Sports, thank you to everyone who donated and everyone who tuned in. As always, y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time.